This staggeringly beautiful landscape is the coastline of Great Britain, an island nation which I call home. Come and explore this nation's best-kept coastal secrets and its most hidden of treasures with my friends, the crew of Cadoha.
After leaving the spectacular Isles of Scilly ahead of another impending bad weather front, we were once again headed back to the mainland. We decided to anchor briefly in Falmouth in order to reprovision, although, once ashore, Hank was in for a bit of an unexpected surprise.
Well, that was Hank's first carnival. I think it was safe to say he's not a fan. That live band scared you, didn't it? Yeah. So anyway, I think we're going to get some drinks and head back to the boat.
Back on Cadoha, everything was calm and quiet, and not being a fan of unexpected loud noises, Hank was very happy to be back on board too. That was until this happened.
That was a super impressive firework.
Wasn't that good?
How crazy is that?
Right, there's one thing I must do. See if Hank's okay.
Oh god, yeah.
It's okay.
You alright, mate?
Oh, he's hiding in the shower.
Hiding in the shower.
Oh, bless you.
Well, it's okay, mate. It's all over now.
So he's wagging his tail.
He doesn't. He's not a fan of fireworks.
He used to be fine, didn't he? But
I know.
More recently, he's okay. Come on then, out you come. Come on then.
This is Hank's safe space. Whenever
He's scared.
Whenever he's slightly scared or something's not going right, he goes and hides in the shower. Bless him.
Oh, thank you.
He's happy with him. He's making sure you're alright now. Now he knows he's right. He's like, are you sure you're alright?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine.
And after all of that unexpected excitement, we decided to set sail in Cadoha and head further up the River Fal in search of a little English countryside tranquility.
Good morning, guys. We're up super early this morning, the witching hour for fish. And we're just coming towards the end of the flooding tide. We've got about another hour to go. So I'm going to head up the river, up one of these creeks, which otherwise dries out, see if we can find ourselves one of these elusive fish. We've had a couple of weeks of it being fairly grey and gloomy. It's not been the best August, if I'm honest, but this week's looking really promising. And it's just this place is so lovely, really. We've brought the boat further upriver, and you just feel like you're immersed in nature. It's really, really stunning. Really quiet first thing in the morning. Just a few birds, just a few birds flying around. Some swans are sleeping. You can hardly hear a thing out here. It's just tranquil. That's probably the word. It's tranquil. All right. Let's take you guys fishing. I don't want to wake everybody up with the engine, you see. It's only about 6 in the morning and it's quite a loud little thing. Oh, I saw a little bit of fish activity going on over here, so let's see what happens. So I was just heading back to the boat. The boat's actually over there. And as I came around the corner, there was just this amazing amount of seabirds going bananas. And there's a huge amount of activity going on here just past this green marker buoy. And I just couldn't resist having a look. I'm just going to pop up there, throw the lure out a couple of times in the off chance, but there's a lot of bird activity, and so that gives me hope. Fish jumping around everywhere. Oh, I've got one. I've got one. Oh, it's only a tiddler again. It's only a tiddler. Oh, it got off. It got off. Oh, it was only a tiddler anyway. Whoa, hello. It literally took the lure as I was about to lift it out of the water. Look at that little thing. Look at that little bass. Camera didn't record then, but there you go, it's a slightly bigger fish. Still too small for the plate though. So that one's going back. The tide's ebbing quite fast now, and I'm just sat on a little sort of, I guess, peninsula maybe on the river. Just some land that's jutting out, which is causing the water to accelerate really fast around it. And I'm just casting up tide and just drawing the lure back through along with the water. And again, it's a fairly quick retrieve because the water's moving so fast anyway. I'm just trying to stop the line from getting too much slack. I've got good connection with the lure still, but that's a bit better. Oh, we've got a fish on. Oh, this is a slightly better sized one. Oh, here we go. There we go. Look at that. Go. Another lovely little bass, although again this one is just a little bit too small, so gets to live to fight another day.
And after an enjoyable morning's fishing, Carly had organised a surprise trip for us all.
Go on. There you go.
Morning.
Okay, thank you.
Dan here
Yeah.
is going to help you make your own fish filleting knife.
Oh, cool.
Or a knife.
Yeah. A knife.
A knife, whatever. You're going to make it yourself, craft it.
Yeah, we've got like a really nice little workshop on the edge of the coastline.
Okay.
Towards a place called St Agnes.
Oh, awesome.
And it's right next to Wheelcote, which is like one of the hot spots for like tourists and like photographers, and so you guys will love it down there. Hank will absolutely love it. Loads of walks down there. And yeah, we've got to work with chefs like Matt Abe, Gordon Ramsay's, Wainsworth and Padstow, James Martin's got one, David Beckham's got one of our knives.
David Beckham.
We're starting to get out there and known.
I like the fact that you just like named all these Michelin-star chefs. And I went, David Beckham's got a knife. I'm probably going to edit that out now. I don't know why. I was more awestruck. David Beckham's got
Like
one as well.
Gordon Ramsay. That's a proper workshop.
This is a project that's been going on for about 2 years.
Okay.
Trying to get all the design right. Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Collaboration with like another artist in there as well.
Oh,
It's
okay.
really good.
Here we have a selection of different potential handles. Handle handle, that looks cool.
Okay, so you've got to select.
These are my options. There's something quite cool about this for just. I'm thinking a general purpose knife. I've sort of whittled it down between these two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this one. I nearly had a kind of change of heart there. No, I'm gonna go. So this is what we're working with.
Okay. And why that one?
Don't know. I feel like it chose me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
I feel like I'd do everything with this. Like I'd chop meat with this, fish with this, veg with this. I can do everything with it.
Yeah.
I can do a bit of butchery with it.
Could you fillet a fish with that?
No.
That line comes from here all the way. If you can get it like that, that is absolutely perfect.
It's got a little bit smoky in here now, so we're going to get out, let it freshen up. I'm going to take Hank for a little walk actually. He's dying to go for a walk, and then we're going to come back and polish that blade up. I'm excited.
Ready? Can you hear the sound?
Oh, I want to hear the sound.
Oh wow. Yeah.
It reminds me of the Goonies.
Yeah. Can you go that way? You're mad. You're totally mad. Yes.
All right, we're back from a stroll and a bite to eat, and it's time for phase 2 of the knife making, polishing.
We have to do literally just running it along dead flat against it, just to clean up the blade basically. Probably need if you do...
Do you need gloves?
Oh yeah, come on, wear some gloves. 5 times, pass, 1, 2.
Yeah, thank God you had the gloves on.
Getting too much pressure on it, it's cool. Literally just let it slide across. If that hand's not getting any pressure, it's just keeping it flat. So it's just,
That's already hands on that. Do you do that bit as well?
you can do, but you have to be very, very, very careful.
So we've had some options for the handles. There's the dark wood, which is kind of cool. But I don't know. I'm really finding like this particular pattern of wood is quite funky. I think it's going to look even cooler.
Hold up there, but with your fingers, and then from that middle hole there, it's going to put a bit of pressure on. You just creating little gouges in it. So you can do it like that.
How's that making you feel inside?
Is that to create like a mechanical bond for the...
Yeah, so the glue can kind of settle into it and it'll just clamp it really nice. Nice. Yeah, that's looking really good. Cool. So then all you have to do
Tap the pins
is
through.
tap them for a little bit.
With my sheath.
Yeah. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Spot on.
That's really cool. Well, that's the end of day one. I am looking forward to finishing that off tomorrow. Alright, day 2. We're back in Dan's workshop and we're going to go and see what's the knife looking like. How are we looking?
Get some more blue roll and we'll just wrap up the blade for the second. So,
It normally do the
There we have it, the finished product, and as the chopping board says, thank you to everyone that supports us and especially the patrons. And since the last video we've had 5 new patrons, so a really big thank you to Richard Boyce, Roman and Paul, Simon Barnes, Peter Hughes and Jill Punter. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts.
Oh, I tell you what, that knife feels so good. It's light, it's well balanced. Super satisfying thing to do, and it looks like something that perhaps you'd like to do if you find yourself sailing and cruising or just hanging around in that neck of the woods. Then I'll pop a link in the description box to Dan's Instagram. I believe that's how we managed to get hold of him, and I'll pop a load of other links in there that I think you might find handy or you might be interested in. A little bit more about us personally, a bit more about the boat, and a whole load of other stuff. So before the video ends and YouTube's super persuasive algorithm pulls you slightly deeper down into the hole of their video system, then yeah, just hit the pause button and go and check them out. There might be something else you're super interested in. But for us, it wasn't really just making a knife, which was very cool. I think the real value in these sort of situations comes from the tours that he took us on, that local knowledge, you know, where you pull up and you've only got a small amount of time somewhere and you really get taken to all these great places that you may not have found or even thought to go to otherwise. Speaking of which, here's another nice little spot that Dan decided to take us to. You'll love it. And we're currently just making our way through a place called Jericho Valley on our way down to a beach. And my goodness, what a place.
So this valley we're walking down, it's got the stream running through it, takes you alongside a tin mine, and now we're looking like we're coming towards the end of that valley. There's some old remnants, some old mining remnants here. Let's go have a closer look.